Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are checking out the next issue of Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol magazine, issue number 15. Still on the Tyranid Space Marines part, but we have a Tyranid this time with Tyranid Monster, new fiction and cover and terrain in this magazine. But we have the Psychophage sprue here, and there is some like terrain cards, but we'll check all that out when we get inside of this. Let's cut the plastic open and pull the magazine and the sprue and whatnot out here. We'll check out the sprue a little better, but this is the same sprue and model or whatever that came in like the Leviathan box and the Tyranid Combat Patrol, obviously. But there it is. I've already built and painted one of these. It's a nice little kit and looks really cool once it's all done up. But on that nice big base there, oval base. Yep. So let's hop into everything here. Let's start off with these cards and stuff, and we'll do the magazine last. But looks like we've got some cards here. Yeah, with like stratagem type stuff on it. Got like Oath the Moment and talks about different things here. But if you want to read that, you can, but they're double-sided, just cardstock thickness. Yeah, little like data cards. And then there is, you know, the actual like data cards for the stuff we have here, plus the stuff in the next couple of magazines. So we have that Chaplain on Bike coming up, and the Parasite of Mortrex coming up. The next, issue 18 or 19 and 20 in the future, but that would be our first like bonus figures, bonus kits for the basic. And there's the backs of all of these, and then you have like a turn breakdown card there. And then lastly, it looks like we have our terrain cards. Looks like it got a little beat up for learning how to play through the missions in the book. But there those are, and let's check out the book itself. But there we go, got a picture of the Psychophage all painted up there on the front. And let's just pop into it here. Trying not to rip the pages, but it usually happens. We got our how to build. Looks like we're gonna get caught up on the painting to where we are with what paints have came so far in the subscription. And yeah, if you don't know by now, I have the subscription. I'm gonna probably keep it for the entire run, most likely. So I'm not sponsored or anything, but there is all of that. Looks really cool. Got some soul feeder, some lore, I guess, about the Psychophage a little. I'm gonna wind up ripping this one. There we go. I found if you just put something back here at the back of it, you can usually pop them without ripping it. But some more lore stuff there. You can try to pause and read that for the most part. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred. But then we have the Psychophage, and you can get its background and unit name and different things, deeds and whatnot. And then there's its data sheet, which we have the data card for. And then it starts talking about cover and terrain, talking about stuff that ignores cover, like the flamer there, I'm guessing. But yes, and then it talks about we have the benefits of cover and shows what doesn't gain benefits of cover, and all your different examples of that kind of stuff here. And oh, now it's on the bottom one doing it. Okay, got terrain and movement. I guess it's talking about how to move over terrain and around terrain and stuff, showing how that works. I have the next scenario, number 11, battle lines, and shows setup, with your new terrain cards and stuff there. And then you have your walkthrough for your first Tyranid turn and what to do to kind of learn everything there, and then Space Marine's turn. But trying to not rip this so that it goes into the binder that we got in a previous episode, but without falling out. And then we have some examples of moving and shooting and charging and fighting. Play on, want you to just continue the game. We've got our little blurbs of what happens with whoever wins. And then here on the back, we have our next 2 issues. Number 16 is a paint issue, and number 17 and 18 are the last of the Termagants. But I guess that is it for this video. So if you liked what you've seen, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, ring the bell to keep up to date with our latest videos. And as always, have a great day.